Hello, everybody. If you've been watching, that was pretty painful for us. We had technical difficulties. It's called old dude stuff.
The
Right,
O-
Larry?
the ODS.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll introduce myself. I'm Howard Hitt. I'm the creator, and I developed Blue Cobra CBD. And I use a unique extraction process to get the CBD out of the hemp. And I'm also the owner of Blue Cobra CBD. And with us, we have Larry. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Larry.
I was going out there, YouTube. I'm a huge fan of CBD oil. I didn't start taking it till about, oh gosh, I don't know, not too long ago at all.
Well, you figure we've been doing the Peeps 17, so that's 4 months. So maybe
4 months. Oh, so I started on the 11th of April, May, June. No. Yeah, April 21st, April 11th. I'm sorry, April 11th. That's when I started taking CBD.
June, July, August, 4 months.
Yeah, April 11th is when I started taking CBD, and just so happened when I started taking it, it was Blue Cobra CBD, King Cobra edition, and that's why I'm here. I'm a big fan of it, and it's working. So, thank you, Howard.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Thank you, Larry. Also, I just want to talk about something a little bit that's been heavy on my mind. And it is, I make this product and I know it really has helped a lot of people. And I wonder sometimes why people are reluctant to try it. And the thing is, people, you need to understand this. Is the stuff that you get at the gas station or anywhere else, they're not using my method. So what you're actually buying is a status symbol saying, oh, I take CBD. I don't think it's going to do much anything for you, to be very honest. I'm not here to bash those companies. They can do whatever, but I got to tell you, what I'm doing is the real deal, and it's to help people. That's what I care about the most. So, I do everything I can to keep the prices down on this, the cost down. And if you look on my website and see the cost, that's like wholesale cost. But you'll never find my oil in a gas station, at any kind of store, period. If you do, then somebody's counterfeited a label or something and put it on there. Because I want to make sure that the product you get came from me. And I put a lot of effort into this, which it just tickles me pink to know that I help people. And so, I've been saying, oh, I'm going to probably have to raise the prices and stuff. And, things have gone up. But this is the time of year when you go around to the hemp farms and you start negotiating for this next year's crop. And I got to tell you, these farmers have been nothing but kind to me. So there's some good news and some not such good news. The good news is that I'm not going to raise the prices. The not such good news is I'm going to have to raise the shipping by $2. But there's good news in the not such good news. If you watch the Peeps, you'll get a code and you won't even have to pay that. That'll mean nothing to you. And you know, so I feel bad that I have to do that, but I just don't have a choice. And then, I've been I do this a lot of research and development. And I'm going to come out with some oil that's going to blow your mind, period. And it ain't going to be no, oh, what can I make for me? I don't care about that crap. This stuff is going to blow you away. And so that's pretty much all I got to say, you know. So go to bluecobracbd.com and you can pick your products out, use the code PEEPS. It'll be down below, and you get free shipping and handling. It don't matter how much you buy of any product. It's going to be free to you. So, that's the best I could do. And I'm done with it. It's hard to do sometimes. And then on more current stuff is everybody knows Felix, the big dog RVer. And I talked with him the other day, and I think yesterday he was going to Phoenix to start his chemo. And so he's going to keep me updated, and I'll keep you guys updated. His spirits are fantastic. So what I want you guys to do is just pray for him, think of him, and send some love his way, period. He needs that. Then there's Lonnie Hunter.
Let me jump on it really quick, Howard. Lonnie jumped on and Laura's on right
Oh,
now.
okay.
So I can tell you Lonnie's listening to you right this second. So
There's Lonnie Hunter. He's been on the show and he has liver cancer. And he started taking the oil probably about the same time Larry started, I would imagine.
Right about then, yeah.
He was pretty sick hombre, and he started taking the oil. It helped his liver quite a bit. And then he went and had a scan, and unfortunately they found another mass in there. So on this Friday, he's going to consult with a doctor on what they're going to do. Again, we need to send him our prayers, our love, send him some everything. Keep him in your thoughts. He really needs that right now. And you know what that crazy guy did? He went and bought a new motorcycle.
Nice. I love it.
I guess the next time he's on here, we'll have to see how many bugs are on his face.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Getting in the wind.
I'll ask you, hey, Lottie, what kind of bike is that you got? Is it a hog?
I'll see if he comes back. That'd be cool to know. Well, he just said he had a nasty knot in his shoulder earlier. He puts a Blue Cobra on it, gone within an hour.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So yeah, I'd like to see a picture of his bike next time he comes on too somehow.
I got one I could send to you.
Oh, nice.
Maybe he'll send you one though too.
Oh yeah.
That guy, both him and Felix, they have hearts as big as the world.
You know, that's what I was just thinking. They do. They both do.
Can't help but love them and
yeah, the true motivators too.
Yeah, they are.
Right.
I'm happy that I can help them.
Oh yeah.
I really am. It means a lot to me. And so on another note, this is very interesting. Is the other day my path crossed with a fellow, and he just happens to be a scientist and an engineer. And guess what field he's working in? Cannabis. So again, I don't know how I meet these people with such big hearts. So he agreed to do some lectures. So on Thursday, hopefully this Thursday, we're going to post our first lecture. So you guys should be ready for that. And then the other thing is, I lost it.
Oh,
On a roll and I lost it, Larry.
so
Oh, I know what it is. You know how you could be able to know, because you might forget today's Blue Monday, right? And you might forget that Thursday, oh, Thursday, something's going on. But you know what, Larry? If they reach down there, where's that button at down there somewhere? And they subscribed, we'll give them a couple minutes too.
yeah, let's hold on. Let's give them a minute. So
Yeah.
just refresh everybody's memory. They've been on YouTube before, probably. You know,
Yeah. They
you
probably
got a like button, you got a subscribe button. You even got a notifications button, if I'm not
a
mistaken.
bell. A bell.
There, a bell. There you
You
go.
know, I'm always looking for that bell because I'm cancer free, right?
There, that's it.
They could ring on my chime, you know?
Yeah. So subscribe. It just helps us out. You
Yeah.
know, it helps us out, helping other people out. And that's what it's all about. Because what comes around goes around.
So you think they all push that subscribe button for now, right?
And I think we gotta give them another minute.
Really?
another 10 seconds or so.
You know, there's probably not a lot of people they're viewing right now, but when they watch it later in the week, then they'll be pushing that.
Oh yeah. So let me jump in here. So you're going to see me going like this and typing.
Yeah.
So I'm replying to people that are watching us live on the comments. Lonnie got a 07 Road King Classic Harley. So
yeah, see, I told you it was a hog, right?
that's right. That's good to go. He says payments again. That's right. That Harley tax.
So you think they push that subscribe button?
I think we do. We got some good followers. So
See if anybody push that bell.
I don't see it as of yet.
I hear it.
You know what? I don't want to refresh this thing. I might have to refresh it to see if they pushed it yet.
Did they push it? I heard it. Did you hear it?
We got a like on there.
Larry, did you hear it? Oh yeah, that's what they can do is like too. Did you hear it?
Yeah, no, there's a like on there.
Did you hear the bell?
No, I didn't hear the bell. Oh, what's that?
It's the bell.
That's the bell?
Yeah, that's the best it can do.
Hey, that's good enough, man. I was looking for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or something.
Yeah, well, he might be coming around too, you know.
Okay, I think everybody has done what they needed to do. Subscribe. We got 2 likes now, so cool. And that's because we're live, so there's going to be more, when this goes.
Thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, seriously.
Yeah.
And go over to Big Dog RV and subscribe if you haven't. Ring his bell, and even Kevin, Camper Van Kevin, he's another friend of ours. Go over and ring his bell and subscribe.
Oh, Laura got her notification when we went live.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah, so that's good.
Ask her if she's seen us fumbling around.
Yeah, Laura, did you see us kind of messing around like we haven't seen the football since the kickoff? Okay, so Laura says, hey, Larry, at the top of the chat have 3 lines. Make sure you're on the live chat and not talk chat.
Oh, so we might have been on Talk Chat, huh?
No, she says top, T-O-P.
Oh, Top Chat, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to double check that. I'm still learning. And I had a cheat sheet. I had a cheat sheet, Larry, and I still couldn't get it right.
I'm seeing all the Okay, but anyway, I'm seeing, from what I can understand, I'm seeing all the top, the most recent. I'm seeing the most recent
Oh,
comments.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So I was kind of typing away a little bit when you were talking
sure.
about the postage and all that, Howard. So, and then you were talking about, everybody stand by because I guess you're going to be coming out with a product that's just going to blow everybody
Yeah,
away.
yeah, absolutely.
So it's going to be worth it to pay that a little bit extra shipping then, I guess.
Yeah, well, they can get it for free if they put
How's
it
that? How's that again?
Peeps.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. They don't have to worry. If it goes up to $100, it's still free.
That's right. That's
Am I
right.
crazy or what?
I know, right? Take
Yeah.
advantage of that. Shoot.
So, oh, you made me think about something, then I forgot it.
I know. Sorry about that. I'm going to do that all night. You know that, right?
Yeah, no. So, last week I took several days off. I mean, there were work days. I went to different farms and stuff. And I met some really nice people, and we'll be putting their information up for what was that? For people that are, can support them in some way or another. Because in one place they sell eggs and microgreens. Now, if you want hemp, they'll ship it to you, but they won't ship the eggs or the microgreens because here's the deal: the microgreens would be just dried up, but then I guess you'd have to smoke them. And then
Oh yeah, right.
if they ship the eggs, you open up the carton, and what would you have? A bunch of, well, where are they at? Peeps. Boing, boing,
That's right.
boing,
That's
boing.
right.
You
They
open
just
that
make some
carton and
scrambled
they'd all
eggs.
pop out. Oh man, I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun. Nice
So,
people.
so this
Oh,
scientist that you ran into,
yeah. Well, you met.
um,
He's impressive, impressive,
yeah,
impressive,
yeah.
and a
I mean,
very generous and kind man.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, a lot of his stuff, some of his stuff went over my head, but it made me think where I want to invest my time in studying it so it doesn't go over my head. That's how interesting
Well,
and
and
good
and,
to go this guy is.
and this is what I've decided, because he said he would come back and do more lecture and stuff. So what I'd like to do after the series is over, of his lectures, it's going to be about 6 or 7 episodes. And then I'd like to go one-on-one with him and ask him questions, more in a layman's terms. So,
Mhm.
so people can watch all that, the video, and then some of that will be more explained to them.
And if they got questions, they can submit them to you.
Right. And I'll get them answered too.
That's right. Huh. Interesting.
So tell Laura, or I'll tell her, her stuff's on the way. Like I said, it'll be in the mail tomorrow. I played hooky all week last week, and I had a lot of orders too. So
Yeah, he was busy.
yeah, I was a busy man.
Oh man, look at Laura. Laura getting the word out for us. Use the word peeps when ordering, folks. That will get
Yeah,
you free shipping.
yeah, that's
Capitalize
right.
it. She was yelling that.
Yeah.
On it.
Oh, she's a great lady.
Yeah.
I got to tell you honestly, everybody I've dealt with have been really super great people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It makes me sad that they're afflicted with something. And,
But just shows how positive they are,
I know, and I want to help them so bad,
Right,
right
right.
now, right this minute,
Well, you are. You are, Howard.
I
Right.
know, but
Doing what you're doing right now is helping them.
yeah,
And you're going the extra mile. So
yeah. And, it helped me so much that that's the least I could do is to present it to other people.
Oh man, that'd be pretty selfish just keeping it to
Yeah,
yourself.
wouldn't it?
You know, like
Look
man,
what I got over here. You can't have it.
Howard, I can't even walk. Hell, kick me down some of that stuff you got.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about the whole thing. About
Yeah,
knowing that
yeah.
I'm the only person using the hit extraction method.
Hmm.
Man, and nobody's ever going to know it.
Nope. Mm-mm.
I don't give that away.
No. Oh, some people just end up twisting it and turning it for
Mhm.
their own buck, so they
Yeah,
get more bang out of their buck or whatnot. And you're not into that. You're into helping people. So
that's the thing. They'll use that name on there, and it won't be the same product that I've produced.
right, right.
They'll be more concerned about the dollar,
Hmm.
and that's not my bottom line. My bottom line is to help people. That's
Right.
what I care about.
Uh,
When we get big enough, we have a board meeting. We're going to sit there and talk about how we can help people better,
right.
not about the money thing.
Right. Yeah. What we talked about last week,
Yeah, yeah, that can fly
Yeah.
out the window. We'll throw whoever wants to bring that up. They're going out the window.
Laura sums it up right here. You're doing a great job trying to help everyone, Howard. The kids just reach more people, and she is thankful for you, Howard. So,
Oh, I'm thankful that
right, right.
all of you
We got
did.
some really cool people,
Yeah,
in this
that's
circle
right.
right here.
Well,
Yeah.
see, that goes to show you, th- these people are nobody. I didn't know them prior to this, Larry.
Right.
I didn't have a clue. And here they are. Man, that's
Well, I
just
would have never got to know these people if it weren't for you. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I
So
mean,
no, I think everybody that knows everybody associated with Blue Cobra is pretty darn blessed. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Pretty darn blessed. We're
Well,
always
I'm
there.
blessed. I'm blessed.
Yes.
You want to talk about who's blessed? I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say it a lot of times, oh, when that day comes, wherever you go, I'm gonna have to answer, and they're gonna say, "Oh, Howard, you did some stuff that wasn't so good."
Right.
And then they're gonna go, "Oh, Blue Cobra," and it's gonna shoot the scale way up high. You know
Oh
what?
yeah.
And I was thinking about that the other day, and I realized it doesn't matter about then. It matters right now what you're doing.
Right.
See, I
Right.
could get up in the morning and look in the mirror, and I'm happy with who I am.
Yeah. It's always good to have that peace of mind.
Yeah.
But no,
So,
you're right. You're right.
so for people that don't know this, you can call me. I have a direct line to me, and the number will be down below as usual. And just call me if you happen to get my answering machine. That means I'm on the phone helping somebody else. But I'll call you right back. I promise you that.
Hmm.
You won't be forgotten, or you won't have to wonder. And so, if you decide that you want to get some CBD and you go to one of these big, huge corporations to their website, then I would advise you to call them and see what kind of response they might. Places today don't even have their phone numbers posted.
No.
Just send them an email and see what kind of response you get back. And these are the questions that should be important to ask them: is what kind of chemicals do you use? What about your lab testing? Is that by batch number? Or is it just sort of a general one-time test? And, if they can't answer those questions, then just hightail it over to Blue Cobra CBD, because we'll answer all those questions.
Hmm.
And everybody that orders a bottle, they get a copy of the lab results that belong to that bottle, period. And the lot number and the amount of CBDs on the sticker on the side of the bottle also. So, what can you say, right?
In that lab report that you speak of, It's pretty easy to understand. I looked at it, I just glanced at it when I first got one. I'm like, oh man, okay, I'll have to read that tonight, you know.
Yeah.
But then when you do read it, it's broken down in
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
easy terms, you know. It's either good or bad stuff, you know. It's like
Yeah,
it's
right,
stuff,
right. You got it.
you
And
know.
here's the thing is, these other companies that are using the chemicals to extract the CBD, they're using isolate is what it's called, or CO2 extraction. And they only get one thing out in that CBD. And there's a lot of other CBDs. So mine's a full spectrum. I don't know if they can say that with how they do it. I really don't.
I don't think so.
About that, huh?
I haven't. I watched hundreds
Yeah.
of videos by these other people looking to do CBD, and there it's like one infomercial is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, but then you start digging into it. You know, they don't brag about the how they're making it. You know,
Mhm.
You know, they brag about how 2 for 1.
Yeah, yeah.
They got all
Or sign up and we'll send you a bottle every few weeks.
right, like yeah, like proactive or something. You know?
Yeah. The record club.
Right, the record club. Yeah. Now we're
like,
dating ourselves out.
really, I bought some from another company, and I'm not gonna say their name or nothing, and they're one of the top 5. And I was curious, and so I got it, and I opened it up, and I put a dropper on my tongue. And do you know what it tasted like? Because I got the kind that wasn't flavored. It tasted like rancid olive oil, rancid.
Oh man, jeez.
And so now I know why they put the flavoring in there. And see,
Right.
then you're adding more chemicals.
Oh yeah, because you got to
See
see
what's in
what.
flavorings.
Right.
I can't flavor mine because it has a unique flavor.
There's no need
What's
to.
that? I don't want to add nothing to it. I'm trying to keep it simple
Right.
so that it goes in and it works. And that's why I was telling you about the different kinds of CBDs. Each one has a quality for different things.
Right.
So, like, say you're 40 years old and you're pretty healthy. It's probably a good time to start taking it every day. Seriously.
Yeah. And
Like it's a preventative.
well, that's what I had brought up to the guest that we're going to have on, giving the lectures, the expert, and I had brought it up to him, and he said, "Well, it's more like a proactive, it's more like being proactive,
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty much the same thing, but I do see a difference, But yeah, I implore anybody to, if you don't got much wrong with you,
Yeah, then,
start taking it.
yeah.
You
And the
know?
other thing is when you introduce yourself, you got to start telling people that you're the marketing director.
I'm the MD, not medical
Yeah.
doctor,
Yeah, you
marketing
forget to tell them
director.
that. You do have a title.
Well, part of being the
But
marketing
seriously,
part of
yeah.
being part of being a marketing director, it's not that I'm trying to, make commercials or anything like
No.
that, but I do my research what other people are doing. And I see these groups out there and like, Howard, you were talking about one company, and I know what company you're talking about. And yeah, they're a big company.
Sure.
And so like on Facebook, there's all these different groups, right? Pages, groups, what have you, and CBD users, which are kind of interesting. But I was noticing some of these big companies, they're like, I use such and such. And somebody will reply, oh,
Yeah.
I use it too. And somebody will reply, oh, I use the strawberry flavor. Oh,
Yeah.
I use the mango flavor. It's like, now I grew up in a household with 3 daughters. Okay. And if one of them got a Michael Kors purse, the other one needed to
Yeah.
get another
Yeah.
Michael Kors purse. Then the other one needed to get a Michael Kors purse and a Michael Kors wallet, So I mean,
Right.
I don't know, it's just a
Well,
lot of people just jumping on the bandwagon just so they could buy, just so they could say that they bought something that everybody else is buying, you know?
yeah,
Is it helping you? You know? Who knows, you know? But this stuff is going to help you, you know?
it's like going to the gas station to get almost a Rolex for 14.95, right?
Right.
Or ordering off the internet, almost getting a Rolex for 14.95. Well, guess what? When you come over to Blue Cobra, you're getting a Rolex.
That's right. There you go.
You know,
Yeah. 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 It's
I'm
guaranteed to be a
serious.
Rolex.
You know,
Yeah.
that puts it in perspective. And the thing is, and I talk a lot about this, is the people of my generation, they're like, oh, I might get high, I might get addicted, I might be running down the street naked.
Well, Howard, didn't you see that documentary,
River
Reefer Madness?
Madness, yeah.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, see. But the thing is, you could take as much as that as you want, and you could quit anytime because you're not going to be addicted. The way you're going to get addicted to is how good you feel, pain wise.
Mhm.
Going to go, especially, my generation people, they're going to go, man, that stuff is really effective.
Well, and that's already proven to be true. You know, I
Sure.
mean, I get people that are my age, people that are older. I give them a box. I've known for years. I know that they're hurting, and I get a text message.
Right.
Now this gentleman, I mean, I love him to death. He's had eye surgery through the VA recently in Tucson. He stayed with us at our house, and man, I mean, what a go-getter. And I said, man, I got to give him a bottle. Gave him a bottle. Like I think 2 weeks later, week and a half later, he texts me. Oh, he left me a voicemail. Larry, he goes, I need some more of that. He goes, it's working. He goes, and my son wants some too. Like, okay, cool, good deal. And so I wanted to find out. Of course, I want to find out. Okay, how much is he taking? How long did it take for it to kick in? And so I knew he had back problems, like I did. And I asked him. I said, so how are you taking it? He's a straightforward guy, straight shooter. He goes, well, I'm taking it just like you told me to. I'm like, okay, which I told him, I said, you can rub it on,
Yeah.
you can take it internally, start
Right.
with 3/4 of a dropper, for first week, drop it down to half, see how that works out for you. And I'm taking it just like you told me to. He goes, it's working good. I said, so what kind of back pain did you have? He goes, my lower back felt like one big toothache. And I'm thinking, holy crap, boy, that must have hurt.
Yeah.
He goes, it's not hurting no more. I'm like, wow. Now, people, I'm not blowing smoke up your rear end,
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, and I can relate to what he's talking about because it seems like it's a miracle. Because
Yeah.
I had a question myself when my pain went away,
Oh,
so,
yeah. You can't believe it.
right.
I
And
told
so,
that story about the guy in the store. When I first started making oil, I couldn't get hemp. Nobody'd sell me any, because I wanted such a small amount.
mhm.
I was still in the development stage. And so I went into a marijuana store, and there was a young kid working in there. He was probably about maybe 21. He had his arm in a sling. And I says, wow. I said, that don't look like a lot of fun. He goes, it isn't. I said, what happened? And he goes, oh, I flipped over a go-kart. And he goes, man, I tore a bunch of stuff up here. And I went, wow. So I was telling him about the hemp, that I wanted just some hemp. And he says, well, he'd see what I could do to come back in a week. And I says, he asked about the oil, and he goes, does it have THC in it? And I said, no. He goes, I could put some of this on there right now. And I says, yeah, go give it a shot. So he went in the restroom. I kid you not. He came out with a sling off.
Wow.
Holy cow. He goes, I can't believe how fast that worked. He goes, I have no more pain. And so I went back a week later and he wasn't there. And so I asked his buddy and he goes, "Oh, yeah, he's off today." I said, "Well, what happened to him?" He goes, "On his way out that night, he threw the sling in the garbage and he's never said he needed it again."
Man, you
So
can't
then
beat
that guy
that.
asked me, "Hey, do you think you could get a bottle for me?"
That's right.
And I'm handing it out in the store. "Oh, my mother." I said, "No problem, you know."
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
And that's another thing right there. That just, I bet there's nobody that used the Blue Cobra and has not recommended it to somebody else
Yeah, that's true.
because they want to see other people get better
Yeah.
too. You know, while we're on the subject, I'm going to try to find this text message from my wife.
Okay. While you're doing that, then I'll lay this out there, buddy.
Yeah, please.
Like I talked about not raising the prices and the shipping went up. Also, I have a money back guarantee. I don't care whether you bought 6 months ago and you're dissatisfied with it, just call me up. I'll give you your money back. And if you're one of those people that didn't push in Peeps, I'll give you the shipping back too. You don't have to send it to me. You don't got to find a box. I'm not going to charge you a restocking fee or whatever. You can give that to somebody else that might help. And I just want to know what you didn't like about it. That's important to me.
And on the same note, so for me, I mean, I had chronic back pain since 2014, 2015. Before that, years, but really kicked in
Right.
bad, and had surgeries and all this stuff. But for me, the Blue Cobra started kicking in within 2 to 3 days, right? And I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
this is crazy, And so I kind of expected, okay, well, it's going to work the same for everybody. Well, that's not true. Okay.
Right.
It could take a week for some people, it might take an hour, it might take 2 or 3 weeks. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't work in a week or 2 weeks. It might take longer,
It works different for everybody.
So, yeah, the money back guarantee is huge,
Sure.
but don't give up on it right away. Is all I can say.
Ask those other companies what their return policy is and how long is it for.
Well, they just want to talk about something else, Howard.
Yeah. Hey, do you see over there? Look at that nice clock we got on the wall.
Oh, yeah, right? Yeah. Look over there.
Yeah. Don't look here.
So I want to bring something up here,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it was before the show we were talking about Wild Thing. Oh,
Yeah.
you were getting more Wild Thing together.
Yeah.
And
it needed my attention.
yeah, so Cherie, who's been on the show a couple times, she's a nurse down the road.
Right. Yeah, she was on last week, was it?
Yes. And it has done wonders for her. Wonders. And she's a certified nurse. She's an RN. Okay. Now she gave her dog her dog
Wait a minute.
Penny.
She's a certified nurse for a lot of years.
Oh yeah, a lot of years.
Get out of
ER,
school
all different kinds of
yesterday.
nurse. She worked in the ER. She worked
Yeah.
cancer. But she's got a few dogs too. And one of her dogs, Penny, who I've talked about many times. I would never see Penny coming out of the house. Only when I went over there and visit her would I see Penny. She had this little ramp, if I'm not mistaken, to get up in the house. But I would never see her running around in the yard. And after she started taking the Wild Thing, I'd see it on the fence line.
Yeah.
A quarter acre away from the darn house. It was like, man, this is pretty cool. So I'm not going to mention names on this one, but
No, don't.
she had texted Judy. Her and Judy are hiking partners, and I'm getting out there hiking again. So that's huge. Anyway, I forgot to tell you that doctor, won't mention the name, said to me, you're giving Penny CBD oil too, are you? And I said, yes. And he says, well, that has shown that there's some success with that and for the valley fever as well. So in other words, keep doing it. I think that's huge. Valley fever, I'm not too familiar with it. But when I did research before moving out here, I knew we're in the high desert, southern Arizona. I knew that valley fever could be a serious thing for dogs and for humans. Now
Oh
I know
yeah.
for humans, apparently you got to go all the way to Tucson, which is an hour and a half away to get treated for valley fever. Okay, they don't got it around here in Cochise County, I guess. Treatment for it. For dogs, I don't know. But for a CBD oil, how much is the wild thing, Howard? $25?
Yeah, it's 24.95. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, for it to help with valley fever, that
Yeah.
is a huge thing for some of these
Well,
pets.
it's happened with a lot of other stuff with dogs too.
Right,
And,
exactly.
and unfortunately, we've lost some dogs, but they were at the end of their life when they started taking it, and it gave them ever how many months that was a good quality of life.
And not just 3 human months, 3 dog months.
Yeah. What is that? 21 months, huh?
Exactly. Shoot,
Yeah.
that's a long time for a dog. For a
Yeah.
dog that wasn't able to crawl upstairs and whatnot for so
Yeah.
long, could only look upstairs,
And now they're running up and down them.
and then running up the stairs. That we got, we know that to be true.
Yeah, there's so many success stories.
Right. So take advantage of it. Like Howard says, if it don't work, tell Howard it's not working.
Yeah,
Take advantage of it for your pet's sake and for your own sake.
absolutely.
And for people that love you, take advantage of it. A happy use a happy house.
Yeah.
So, I know.
People probably notice we don't got a guest tonight.
Oh well.
Well, you know what? Like I said, I played hooky last week. Shame on me.
I don't know if he played. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. I didn't do all the fine details, which is fine. People could go back and look at those guests and what they have to say.
Laura says that she gives her dog Gizmo wild thing. He can't walk without it.
Yeah.
And Lonnie's just straight up saying he can't. He goes, the stores are selling you garbage.
Yeah.
I don't like
we love you. You know that.
I don't like to dog anybody out there as far as
No, I don't either. But
other products and whatnot. Hey, they're earning a buck. Whatever. But
the thing is, you gotta, if you know something, is it proper to hold it in or to tell people?
you in order to be a good person, you want to tell people.
Sure,
you want to tell people. And like when I say that it helped me within 2 to 3 days, that doesn't mean I never tried CBD oil before. I tried 3 to 4 different brands before, and I spent like $80 on a bottle one time.
And you got the almost Rolex.
Wow, and you know what? I mean, talking about the rancid, it stayed up in my medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
I don't know how long, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot all about this, And I opened it up, it's like, nah. I mean, when I opened it up, it's kind of crusty, And I'm like, no, I threw that stuff in the trash, But none of it really worked for me.
Yeah.
So
I don't get it, But
yeah, I don't know. You can't really worry about them,
no, I'm not. I just want to make
but you want
aware.
people to, it's kind of like buyer beware,
Yeah. It just frustrates me,
Yeah.
I'm not
It
jealous
does.
of what they're doing by no means, but what they're doing isn't right.
No, it's not. No, it's not right.
So, there was something else I wanted to mention. I can't remember what it is now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me try to.
Yeah. Next week, Larry.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that too.
Yeah. Oh man.
There just wasn't enough time, and you had
Oh yeah,
a lot going on too.
Yeah,
Play hooky, you had other stuff going on, you know?
being retired is busy.
Yeah. How'd you
You
ever get
know,
that done when you worked?
what's that now?
How'd you get all that done when you worked?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm giving up a lot of sick time is what it was. I guess I don't know. You know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you what, though, if I was taking blue Cobra Peeps when I was working, I wouldn't have used no sick time.
You're right.
Only if I wanted to get out of work for a day,
Yeah.
mental health day. I was supervisor parking enforcement.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
liked
right.
me.
You needed to take a day off to hide out.
That's right, hide out. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
to take different routes to go home. Don't want people following me.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's doing well and, you know, we can end this.
Yeah, I hope everybody's
Anybody
doing
chimed
well.
in on anything we need to address?
Other than Lonnie says that the stuff that I was taking was Chinese nuke oil.
Yeah. He's got that
Chinese
right.
nuke oil.
Oh,
Wow.
you gotta love him, you know.
Man, geez.
And if you ever, oh, he's just a nice, wonderful person.
Yeah, Lonnie's good. Everybody. Oh, one thing I was going to bring up
Yeah,
is before we take off, Howard, is
sure.
I was thinking about this earlier today. Is that I challenge anybody to find a group of people that are taking CBD oil. And it doesn't have to be all the same CBD oil, but our group, the group of people, our circle, that the circle's getting so big, my gosh,
Yeah,
they're all taking the blue Cobra, is you won't find a stronger bond of camaraderie. We got a strong bond of
yeah,
camaraderie. With me being in the Marine Corps, there's nothing more important, if you ask me, when you got a group of people
that's
that
right.
they gotta have some strong camaraderie going on. And we're here for any one of us at any time, you know? And I think that's huge. You know, we're always looking out for each other. I
Yeah,
read these comments, and these comments make me feel so darn good, you know?
yeah, they make
That
me
I
feel
know I could count
fantastic.
on them. They know they can count on me. They count on you. They count on each other. That's what
Yeah,
camaraderie is all about.
it
And
is.
you're not going to find this with any other, you know,
No,
almost any other product out there.
yeah,
I don't care
yeah.
if it's CBD oil or not. Anyway, I'm
You
done
know,
with that.
I
So,
got to check in with Richard. You remember he was on the show a long time ago.
yeah, yeah.
And I checked with him maybe a couple weeks ago, and he said he was doing good. He was off helping his brother or something. You know, he was
Mhm.
busy, and so maybe he'll get back on the show sometime.
Yeah, that'd be
You know,
nice.
he's
Be
doing
good.
good. That's what matters to me. That's all that
You
matters.
know, it just guys just because we don't hear from somebody doesn't mean that.
Yeah, well, I check in with them. You
Oh,
know,
I know you check with everybody, you
in
know.
their sides. Well, the people that I've talked with, and they want to know stuff. You know, I have no problem. Tell them call me if you got questions or text me, and then you know we just become friends.
Mhm.
It's that simple.
That's right. That's
What a
right.
great life I have.
How many
I'm blessed.
friends? How many people could say they're a personal friend of a CEO of a company?
Yeah,
You know,
I'm blessed.
you know.
I
I mean,
really am.
yeah. You know, I mean, I'd like to be friends with the CEO of Roush Ford, so I
Oh
can.
yeah. Hey, buddy.
But hey, this is a star right here, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need a few of those in our driveway.
Oh man,
You know, I told you this. I had a Saline Mustang years ago in my
I've
youth,
seen a picture. Yeah.
and I went to the factory a couple times and met Steve Saline. You know, they had a thing for the owners, and you know, he was a really well. I'm sure he still is. He's a really nice guy.
Uh huh.
You would think, you know, he came out, he signed my car, and man, he just talked to you just like he was your buddy. You
See,
know,
that is so cool, man.
see, I learned stuff along the way.
Right, right,
But yeah, and he sold out to Roche. You know,
right. I didn't know that until you told me
yeah,
that.
which is fine. I mean, you know, he was older man. You know,
Right.
And Tim Allen was involved with him.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know if he's part owner or whatever.
yeah,
I think he raced his cars or, I can't remember.
right.
People could look that up on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe someday I'll put that picture up of my saline.
That's right, huh?
Yeah. And you'd be surprised what this old man used to do.
Oh, I know. Mopar,
Yeah, you got it.
Ford, Mustang,
Yeah.
Saline. I know. Speaking of Mopar, Howard, you got to check out Uncle Tony's video regarding the EV Hellcat Challenger.
I did.
Oh man, yeah, funny. So I kind of got off topic, but anyway.
No, it's all right because I looked at a video before, like you suggested.
Oh, there you go. Nice. So
Yeah. We don't want to get off into that.
Right. That's what, yeah, we talk for hours.
Well, I guess we're ready to wrap it up. So
cool.
thanks.
Some good info, Howard. Good info.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think I get carried off to wherever.
Nah, I don't think so.
So do we got anything we need to address with the people that are on there?
Well, they're all, oh man, geez. Well, they're all just, man. Laura says, Mr. MD. That's right. Oh man, there's talk about Lonnie's motorcycle, how's working for them with their doggy oil. Just talking. They're trashing other companies. We'll let them. You know what? God bless you, Howard. Right back at you, my friend. Oh man, geez. Lonnie's got his 2 dice, the snake
Yeah.
guy, I love it. Before we take off, I think we want to probably give a shout out to Mama's Insanity.
Oh, gee, how did I forget?
Because we've talked about it for a while,
Oh, I forgot.
We were just talking about it. I know.
I just got carried away.
We were talking about it right before you aired, so you probably think we already covered it,
Yeah. So anyway, they're a sponsor. And you go ahead, Larry.
Oh, so Howard knows these people personally. Gwen, I guess, is the owner, and Glenn is the one that makes the product itself. They make wooden signs, kick-ass looking signs. The long ones look like same size as a street sign, probably. And they got them already made. They got custom ones made, but and it's mamasinsanity.etsy.com. So you're going to find them on Etsy, where you find a bunch of good products on Etsy. I bought all kinds of great looking stuff off Etsy because it's one of a kind, and I like supporting small businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody check out mamasinsanity.com. Quality wood, quality paint, quality work, craftsmanship, you name it. Find attention to detail, and they got some kick-ass reviews too. Excuse my language.
No,
great reviews.
This isn't a company that's buying stuff overseas and selling it. Glenn makes these signs from scratch.
Right.
And he's artistic as could be.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, again, Glenn's my cousin, and he's married to Gwen, and she was on the show the first
one,
yeah. And anything I could do to help support them, they're just salt of the earth people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we'll put a link down in whatchamajigger.
Yeah. So again, it's mamasinsanity.etsy.com, I think. But
anyway,
you got it. Mama's Insanity, it'll pop up there.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it down there so they can go direct.
I'm still trying to decide what kind of sign I want, because I need some kind of sign here. I
Hey,
don't know what I want.
you know what we need to do? This just came to me out of nowhere.
What's that?
Is we need to get a sign made that says hog parking. And you know who we need to send it over to, don't you?
Ah, man. There you
Huh?
go. There
I'll
you
see what I
go.
could come up with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? That
Hey,
might have
I
some.
hope you're not listening. I hope you're not listening.
Oh man, he's already. Oh, he already posted on there. Love you guys. You know, it's like Laura. You know, Laura. We love both of y'all too. You know. So.
Yeah. Wow. So I guess we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to play that new. I don't know if the title got played at the beginning and disclaimer. So just let me go over the disclaimer real quick. Is we're not healthcare professionals. We're not doctors or nothing like that. And we're not offering any medical advice. If you're going to try some kind of new medicine or whatever, you need to check with your healthcare professional or your doctor. So we just talk about what we know happened. It's like sort of like reporting the news, you know. It's factual. We don't make any of this stuff up. And that's all I got to say.
Cool. Well said. Well said.
Yeah, and I don't know if just in case the title's good.
I seen it in the beginning, but
Yeah,
we'll
but
see.
we had a lot of. You remember those old dude technical difficulties?
Yeah, yeah. The old dude. Yeah, yeah. No, it's the Gremlins, Howard. You got to blame it
Yeah.
on the Gremlins.
So thank everybody for coming by and have a nice evening. And remember, peeps, to get you free shipping and handling, go to bluecobra.com. That's where you'll find the real stuff,
That's right.
the real Rolex.
Yeah, there you go. The real deal.
Yeah, or the real Cadillac. You go get
Oh
one
man.
Volkswagen.
Oh
Or
man.
what was those cars? They were throwaway cars back in the 70s. Yugos.
Oh, the Yugo. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get no Yugo.
That's funny. That's funny. A Yugo.
Yeah.
Man, people like all these youngins now are like, what's a Yugo?
Yeah. Well, they could look it up. They could have a good laugh. Okay, I'm going to put on my glasses and see what I could do. Hey, Larry, thanks again. I really
Oh, thank you, Howard. Yeah, thanks for this is great.
and thanks to the people that viewed this. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
for the new people that'll see it whenever, don't forget to push those buttons.
That's right. Subscribe.
You might even hear that bell ding when you do.
All
We'll talk to you soon.
right. Bye,
Take
Howard.
care,
Bye,
everybody.